Prostitutes out there, welcome back to Zelda Bomb Squad. As always, I am your man, the one and only Crazy Juan, and welcome back to DSW, baby. So, today, or should I say right now, we have a very special tournament, because in next month's pay-per-view, the Nightmare Games, in November, we are having a War Games match. And not just any War Games match. No, no, no. We are having a special one betwixt teammates. So we have Team Crazy Juan and Team Ozone. And Ozone made his first round pick, and he chose Matt Riddle. I chose my first round pick. It was Kevin Owens. Ozone picked his second pick, which was John Moxley. My second pick was Randy Orton. Ozone's third pick was Seth freaking Rollins. My third pick was Austin Theory. Ozone's fourth and final pick was Tommaso Ciampa. Who's my fourth and final pick? Well, I just couldn't find one. And not only could I not find one, I had 8 different guys just banging down my door, begging for me to let them be the last and fourth member of my team. My fourth horseman, to be precise. So, I decided, why not hold a tournament to let them see who gets the prestigious honor of being my fourth horseman in this War Games match. So, one of these 8 men will join Team Crazy Juan, and in this order, we have, in the 4 quarterfinals matches, we have the man they call Sting going up against Demon King Finn Balor. Then, in match number 2, we have the Fiend Bray Wyatt versus, I had to do it, my man Johnny Frost. It would be hilarious if he chose Bone Crusher. Now, see, I thought about adding him to this tournament, but I didn't want to run the risk of him winning and have Ozone face his own guy. I figured that'd be rude. So, in our third...
I've been good with it.
Well, in our third quarterfinals match, we have Bryan Danielson versus L.A. Knight. Yeah. And then in our fourth match, this is what I'm really looking forward to, we have the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, going up against Adam Cole, baby! One of these 8 men will join my team. Who's it gonna be? Well, I don't know. Time to find out. What's up, Liam? Welcome back to the show. I hope you're having a great Sunday like I am. Ooh, starting off, Sting versus Finn Balor, no holds barred. Thank you.
Ooh, baby. You wanna go get your nails done?
Oh, shit.
For Mommy's birthday?
There you go.
You can't go. They would love you, but they can't go.
And then I'm probably gonna do another show after this. You got, well, we gotta, there's work that needs to be done in order to make that happen, Liam. All in due time. Alright, so do I want to do a Monday Night Nightmare episodes? I probably should.
Rear chin lock, and now just rapid fire punches.
Because we got to build up towards that Halloween horror show.
What kind of scam shit is this?
What?
I got a text. It says, "Hi, did you attend any interesting parties yesterday?" What the fuck kind of random ass text is that?
I mean, we had a pretty decent Texas Chainsaw Party, Texas Chainsaw Massacre party, and a pretty decent Friday the 13th party. Oh.
Right. Oh, that's just funny. That's just hilarious.
Attend any interesting parties yesterday? Well, now that you mention it, no. Did you?
Right.
Probably not. You scamming piece of shit.
Attend any interesting parties yesterday? Yeah, of course. I was fucking partying with my man fucking Chad Kensington and fucking like 15 hot ass bitches all naked. Of course. It was an amazing party.
And a good
Chad
half of them had
throws some of the
chlamydia.
best parties. What are you talking about? There's broads, there's coke, there's weed, there's anything you need.
There's chlamydia, probably some herpes.
A little bit of ED.
Hey, it's not a Chad Kensington party if somebody doesn't go home burning when it pees.
Right. If it doesn't, after the party, if it doesn't burn, you weren't partying hard enough.
If you come to a Chad Kensington party and don't go home burning afterwards, you did not party hard enough.
Right. Well, that might be the problem with Chad and La Chapa. He might not have been burning enough.
That might be it. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Okay, deep breath.
I know last night, dude, fucking Ranger Rick, bro. Oh my God. Y'all missed it, man. Ranger Rick was on some shit last night. That's all I'm gonna say. He was on some shit last night in Friday the 13th, and y'all missed it, boy.
That he was. That's all I knew is what I said. I can either count on one of three things whenever I say, well, this is my last match. Either I'm going to be Jason, you're going to be La Chapa, or you're going to be fucking Kenny. Ranger Rick. Is all I needed to hear on the beginning of that final match is, well, hey, if it isn't everybody's favorite. Yeah, see, that's why I don't do it. I made his Ranger Rick sound like he had a massive smoking problem.
I love you.
Love you too. Oh, come on, Sting. Now you just lost favorable points for me because you had to introduce the stairs into this match. Stairs do nothing.
We're up to like 3 in the morning.
Wow, a coup de grace already? No. Nah, Sting's gonna kick out of that. Yeah, I thought so.
Now that I think about it, that was an interesting party me and him was having. Because a little bit of everything was going on at that fucking last night, bro. We ended up, bro. Alright, so me and Fall, we finally got a match. I came in as Adam. And someone left.
Oh, he came in as Adam. What, who did we decide that he sounded like? That guy from Who's the Boss? What's his name?
Yeah, Tony Danza.
Yes!
So,
hey, it's me, Adam.
So I come in as Adam.
We need to get out of here and get away from Jason. Oh, God, he's making me deep toward his pool.
Somebody left. So I found Jason. I killed, I let, beat the shit out of Jason and let him kill me. I come back as Tommy. Tell me why I come back as Tommy. Number one, the whole time I'm gone, fucking waiting to come back. And it took forever for some reason. I don't know why, even though I knew I was coming back as Tommy because someone left.
Yeah.
Fall was running for his life the whole time, bro. In and out of cabins, in and out of windows. He was, hey.
Oh, shit.
If there was a medal to give out,
shit.
I would give it to that man.
Hell yes.
I finally come back.
Oh, and a kick out by Finn Balor.
He meets up with me. We go to the shack. What do we find? No sweater. No axe. One bitch out fucking running around with the shit.
Aww.
So it falls like, well, fuck it. If you wanna start searching, we find keys and gas. I got the battery in the 4-seater. We'll take the 2-seater. We'll take the car. I'm like, I got keys right now, bro. They're in my pocket.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, let's go. He goes, the gas is over here. Let's go. So we get the gas. We get the car fired.
All in due time, Liam.
The bitch sees me getting in the car. Her pussy gets wet. She gets in the four-seater, comes flying in the four-seater at us, and smashes into us, bro.
Damn.
And she's pushing us back down the road. Like, we can't go forward because she's smashing into us. So Paul starts backing up. The car gets sideways. She turns, goes right in front of the fucking car and parks in front of the car, bro. And we got a fence behind us, and we got the car in front of us, like if we were T-boning them. And the motherfucking sat there and waited till Jason came and pulled me out the fucking car, right?
Yeah.
This is where it gets really good.
Ooh, Finn Balor go back up top. A second coup de grace, that may do it.
The bitch pulled me out the car. The bitch sees this, knows I got the pocket knife, and just stuck Jason in the neck. So what does Paul do? He does me the glorious service of all services. She hops out. He runs us both over. Pop, pop.
And there you have it, advancing to possibly become my fourth horseman, the Demon King, Finn Balor. How apropos. Let my fourth member be a Demon King. I'd be fine with that.
Well, then after that, it just turned into, as soon as we spawn, find the fucking keys first. You find the keys first, we're good. If not, we're fucked. We're running for our lives because it turned into a demolition derby in the fucking Camp Crystal Lake last night after that. Everybody getting run the fuck over. We had randoms getting into the match, seeing what was going on, and now they are fighting because they want the cars so they can stay alive.
Ooh, that's good. I'm worried about this match. I think Johnny Frost might lose, as I don't think he's ever beaten the Fiend yet.
Yeah, it was a good time last night.
Hell
I had to get
yeah.
off, though, because I was going to get up and fucking try to go see my guy, but I totally forgot to hit him up.
Come on, Johnny Frost. Don't tell Chad this, but I already made an offer and sold him to one of the tribes in Africa. You sold Chad?
I'm still expecting a big match feel.
Not quite sure how you managed to pull that one off, but hey. Good stuff. Come on, Frost. Don't get me wrong, I love the Fiend, but oh god, Johnny Frost needs to be on this team. Yeah, go fly. Oh wait, what type of match is this? I totally didn't even see. Another no holds barred match. Okay, I'm fine with that. As long as you leave the stairs out of it. Oh, trust me, Chad will buy his way out of that in 4 minutes.
Shit. They're so poor in Africa, bro. They'll take like a fucking probably $5-10 million for Chad to let him go.
Oh, I don't think Chad's watching it. I don't think Chad's watching this one. He has absolutely. This has precisely nothing to do with Chad. This is all about me.
Hell.
Fuck Chad. He's got nothing to do with this. He'll be in the next stream though, probably.
Anybody that bought Chad after about a day of dealing with him, they'll be fucking coming back and they'll be paying you to take the son of a bitch.
I was about to say they'll take all the money they just gave that you just gave them to take Chad, and they'll give it back and take along with him.
Like, nobody wants to put up with Chad.
Just mangling the opposition. Oh, ow. Oh, my. Inflicting pain at will. delivered back into the ring.
Will you leave the stairs alone? My God. You're not gonna do anything with him. You're gonna put him in the ring. Nothing's gonna get done. Either that, or you're gonna pick him up and get smacked, or you're gonna pick him up just to put him back down. You're dumb. Oh, look at that! The stairs immediately outside. Who was right?
Oh, just to show you how bad Chad is, I seen him once at his house. Slapped his butler and made him get down on his hands and knees and crawl around and bark like a dog, all because the butler had left a fucking crease in his shirt.
And he still fired him after that. He degrades him, then fires him. I swear to God, Chad's mansion is like an episode of Gilmore Girls. If you've never seen it, don't. It's dumb. But the only reason I see it is because of my girlfriend. The fucking Gilmores, every single episode, they have a new maid. Every single one. That's just like Chad's house. Let me just go ahead and say this right now. I am thoroughly ashamed of myself that I just brought up a Gilmore Girls reference. Oh, I need to have a talk with my girlfriend about this one. Oh, I'm disgusted. They don't make water hot enough for this one.
That's like all this shit that I used to watch because of my ex, bro. And motherfuckers, I hear someone talking about something, and without even thinking, Ozone will go and open his mouth and start talking about it. They'll turn and they'll be like, wait a minute, you seen that shit? Why'd you watch that? I'm like, shut the fuck up. I forgot. I wasn't supposed to say that.
Nah, there was Well, I mean, you've been gaming with me for a while now. You know I do this every time somebody asks a random question around me. There's a good chance I'm gonna blurt out a random answer. I do that. It's something I do. So when I was in the Navy, I was on the USS Germantown in San Diego, and one of the OSs with me was gay. His name was Haney, and he watched soap operas a lot. And he was talking to one of the actual legitimate girls in our division, and they were gossiping about this and that, and he's just like, oh God, I don't remember this guy's name. Oh, it's really bothering me. And I'm just like, it's Carl. And he goes, what'd you say? I said, Carl? And he goes, oh my God, that was right. Hey, everybody, Wilson watches soap operas. Why don't you come join our talk? And I'm like, fuck you. I did not mean to get that right. And they're like, oh, you can try to deny it all you want. Wilson watches soap operas, guys. It's like, great. The one time I just pick a random dude's name out of a fucking hat and I got it right. Eat a dick.
I done seen a lot of fucking goddamn that general hospital, my damn. Oh, these goddamn motherfucking women in my house. They all watch that shit. Well,
this estrogen.
My family, they all watch that shit. My grandma used to watch that shit. My mom still watches it. Hell, she got my dad watching it because he had no choice. It's on every day. Fucking, my sister, my aunt, like everybody used to watch that.
See, I'm just glad that my mom just watched game shows and Golden Girls. That I could tolerate. Anything with Betty White's a win in my book.
My ex, though, she's big into that show, True, and I've seen every fucking episode of that fucking show.
No thanks.
I could sit and fucking tell you about that show for fucking days, bro. And that's what someone was talking about when I turned around and fucking said, oh no, fucking blah, 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 or whatever the fuck it was, you know? And they're like, wait, what? You watched One Tree Hit? No, bitch. No, I didn't say that. Fuck, goddamn you, Ozone.
Whoops. Oh, come on, don't put him through the, oh God, oh no. Oh no, not his sister Abigail through the demon announce table. Oh God.
I'll tell you another show fucking she had me watching that At first, I liked probably about the first 2 seasons.
Kick out!
Or so.
Kick out!
But then after that, it just got way too stupid and
yes!
way too repetitive. Is that show with those bitches?
I mean, that narrows it down.
Pretty Little Liars. You ever seen that one?
I've heard of it, but no.
I've seen like I said, I liked the first 2 seasons of it. It was good. But then after that, the shit just got way too stupid. Just got continuously like, okay, they find out who A is.
That's it.
It probably was a couple seasons before they found out who A was.
Oh, the lights went out!
Okay, they found out who A is.
Johnny
A's
Frost
dead.
appears behind the Fiend! RKO out of nowhere! Is that gonna do it?
A fucking with him.
Oh, damn it!
First 2 seasons weren't too bad. But then after that,
that's it.
Shit just got way too...
God damn it!
Repetitive. And now they got spin-off shows of it and shit. And I ain't never seen none of those. I watched, like I said, I seen the first series, the Pretty Little Liars.
And the Fiend, Bray Wyatt advances. Oh, to face Finn Balor. Oh, the match the true match we never got to actually see. The Fiend versus the Demon King. Ooh. Yes, I love it. I will tell you this. There was one show back when my sister was, you know, still a nice, sane person with a functioning human heart. Like, her and my mom used to watch this show, and I swear to God, if I ever caught them watching it, I'd leave the house. I want nothing to fucking do with it. That stupid toddlers and tiaras bullshit. Every single time, like, what kind of smut are you two watching? I'm getting out of here. I do not need this on my Christian report card. No, I don't.
Toddlers and tiaras?
Yeah. It's a fucking reality TV show about, like, 4- and 5-year-old little girls in beauty pageants.
Oh my God.
All under like a pound of makeup, all wearing fake plastic teeth, so they have full, bright, shiny smiles, and they're all sashaying around and whatnot and proving that, I mean, honest to God, folks at home, I've reached upon a delicate subject here. So find me, anybody, go out there, find me one singular 5-year-old that ever walked up to their parents and said, I want to be sashayed around like a fucking Barbie doll on a stage somewhere. Find me one. I guarantee they don't exist. Parents, stop forcing your kids to do this shit. God, I hate that. I fucking... Okay, let me get this next match started, and I'm going to go on a fucking tirade. So we got Bryan Danielson, and we got LA Knight. In a TLC match, any one of these two can win it. So, I'm living in North Carolina. My nieces, they were going to some private school down there, and they were having a Thanksgiving pageant. And my mom and I were invited. But I'm thinking to myself, the fuck is a Thanksgiving pageant? I've heard of like a Christmas pageant, you know, where they sing Christmas songs and, you know, some people are dressed up in, you know, cute little costumes, like what's a star, some are Christmas ornaments and blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking that's what it's going to be, except like pilgrims and turkeys and whatnot. Boy, was I wrong. First off, this was not free to attend. We both had to spend $10. So that was $20 I spent to get in this place, and I'll tell you what, if I were to take a $20 bill, wipe my ass with it after eating Taco Bell, that money would still be cleaner than what I spent that $20 on that night. Because, my God, first off, we get in there, there's no decorations at all, and it's like, this is a private school. This is more expensive than the public school. So how do you guys not have decorations and shit up? Are you guys that cheap? Can't you guys just, you know, have them do like arts and crafts and hang it up around the school if you're that cheap? But I digress. So we got a stage. No set. No nothing. All the parents show up, and then we get these 3 fucking hoity-toity judges show up, and what the fuck do they have to do with anything is beyond my guess at this time. And then they have this guest speaker who is trying so hard to be Billy Crystal hosting the Oscars level of entertaining when all she had was X-Pac heat that was screaming, go the fuck home. And what it ended up being, long story short, was a pageant. And it was a big majority of the girls that were going to that school, and they ranged from grades from pre-K all the way to high school. And both my nieces were involved in this shit. And they all had to like wear different outfits. They had to wear, and I'm telling you right now, some of these active wear that they had to wear for round 2 was some of the tightest looking shit I've ever seen in my life, and I felt disgusted. It was horrible. And then these fucking 3 judges who, like, once they were finally announced, they all just stuck their nose up in the air and just couldn't even bother to wave. They must be friends with Chad. And the only way to decide these winners was not based off the answers they had, which one had the prettiest smile and which one took the best picture. So you got these grown adults sit there jerking off to little pictures of little girls and shit, trying to figure out which one they like best. Fuck you. That's disgusting. I hate it. I hate anybody that does that and puts their children through that shit. They need to go to prison.
That's why Ozone refuses to go to his niece's volleyball game. Now let me explain why that is.
Oh, go for it. I ranted. Your turn.
Well, apparently my sister, the school that my sister's kids go to, is what's known as a woke school.
Oh,
now you may ask yourself, well, what does that mean?
I know
what it means. I still don't really know exactly what that all means. I know a good majority of it, but I don't really know everything about it, right?
Yeah.
And so I go there.
My sister, not good.
Mind you, is a coach of the volleyball team.
Okay.
So she's a coach, and behind them during the whole game, because they have 2 teams, they got a team A and a team B. Okay. So the team.
Oh, LA Knight's winning this.
So the team A plays second, team B plays first. So you gotta watch team B. So when you're watching Team B, you get to see the 2 girls from Team A who are lesbian lovers. She sits there, the other one sits between her legs. They massage each other, they rub each other's legs, their inner thighs, they kiss each other, and apparently because it's a woke school, teachers, coaches, things of that nature are not allowed to say anything to these children. They are not allowed to discipline them in any type of way for their sexualities or anything like that. So it's okay for this. So while you're sitting there trying to watch this 12, my niece just turned 13 in August, okay? So you're trying to watch this 12, 13-year-old game, and their gyms are real small. Their seats are real small because it's small schools. So you only got a few seats, and you got to sit right behind these fuckers. So you got to, this shit's right in front of you the whole fucking time. And yet nobody does nothing because it's a woke school and they're not allowed to.
Oh yeah, no. If you say if you complain about that at a woke school, your ass gets in trouble.
Now,
that's how that goes. And they'll bust out the podium on you, be prepared to lose your job, to get kicked out of school. Your life's over if you fucking come across that shit. No, don't you do that.
When I was in school, you got caught holding hands with a girl.
Oh yeah.
Balls or something. That's a detention. You got caught kissing. That's a suspension. You get kicked out of school 3 days.
What? It was this Round Lake?
Yeah.
My God, bro. That's.
Yeah. I got kicked out my freshman year because no, it gets better. Twice my freshman year.
That's ridiculous.
I got kicked out of school because I got caught kissing this chick. Between classes. I went to a school basketball game. Someone saw me kissing this chick in the basketball game because that's a school function. Next day when I got to school, I get called down to the principal's office and I got to go pick my stuff up out of my locker and go home for 3 days.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. That's how it was when I was in motherfucking school.
God, Grant was not that bad.
They can fucking damn near dry hump each other, fucking shove tongues down each other's fucking throats.
Oh yeah.
12, 13-year-old girls.
Yep.
And that's okay, because it's a woke school, so you can't say nothing about that. Well, guess what? Because of that, I don't get to see my niece play volleyball, because I refuse to go and pay to go in that fucking gym and sit and have to watch shit like that. That's fucking disgusting.
Oh yeah. Oh, and I'll tell you this much. There was the one thing that was funny about this pageant thing is their quote entertainment that they got. This fucking Boy George Freddie Mercury wannabe, who just by his looks and mannerisms alone, I wouldn't trust this kid. I wouldn't trust this person within like 30 feet of his school, just based on how he looks. And somehow this dude's got a pending record deal somewhere, somehow. And I say that just like that because I've made better sounding music sitting on a toilet. Like, this guy comes out and starts singing these touchy-feely, garbagey songs filled to the brim with like somebody's tickling his butthole. And
so he was trying to do his best Michael Jackson impression.
Yeah, okay. I guess. So, like, the second time he came out and saying they were having audio issues, and I was laughing audibly when this was happening. And more than a few heads turned at me. And then, like, there was, we needed more time, or not we, the judges needed more time to decide who their winner was, which means they didn't finish coming just yet.
Yeah, they hadn't busted a nut yet.
So, you know, they were like, well, we could bring this guy out and sing. I actually stood up and said no. I was ready to walk out, and they're like, oh, nope, the judges are ready. My mom's like, sit back down. Like, I'm never going to be allowed back in this school ever again.
Oh, I love it. See, I'm not allowed to do shit like that because in this town, you do something like that and you're fucking kicked out the town's inner circle.
Now see, that could have gotten me kicked out, but I didn't give a flying fuck.
Because, God forbid, if I do anything to embarrass my sister, she might kick us out of her house. So, I'm not allowed to do anything like that.
See, that's where you and I are in different boats. Like, I am fully capable of just saying, oh, what will embarrass my sister? Can you give me a list? And I will start going down them immediately. And with a big smile on my face. Yes, Liam, go ahead and ask me some questions about the military if you want to. I will answer them as honestly as I can. Is it true you get pepper sprayed in the eyes? Yes, it is.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, here's how it happened. When I didn't get pepper sprayed in boot camp, I went through the gas chamber when I was in boot camp, which is like they have you all go into this gas chamber. You're all wearing gas. No, I disagree with that entirely.
Oh, but
yeah, because like they had us all, like we're all wearing gas masks and we have a hand under our nose to catch our snot when it comes to, because then they're like, all right, step up to the line, remove your gas mask, and you know, give us your last name, the last four of your social, and what division you're in, and you have to say it without a gas mask on. So they bust open a fresh capsule on a hot plate and you have to breathe through it. I did not think that was that bad. There was other people losing their minds about it, but I didn't think it was that bad. Now, having said that, when I got to the USS Germantown and like their force reaction team captain was like going through like all the divisions and saying, okay, I want this person to be trained, I want this person to be trained. This guy was an asshole. He was a mentor of mine by all means. I loved him. And he looks right at me, and at the time I am 19, but I look 16, and he just goes, I want you in my course. And I'm like, you got it. I had no idea what the fuck he meant. So first we had to go through this whole thing, this whole week-long course, and we're learning how to search people, we're learning how to sweep rooms, we're learning how to conduct investigations and whatnot. Really cool shit. We're learning how to use batons and all that. It's awesome. But then comes the graduation day, where the only way you get certified is if you get OC sprayed, and then you go through an obstacle course afterwards. That was not fun. That was horrible. That was the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. I've heard stab victims say they'd rather get stabbed again. I've heard gunshot victims say they'd rather get shot again. I've heard women that have given birth say they'd rather give birth with no drugs than get OC sprayed again. So this was horrible. I hated it. I fucking hated being OC sprayed. It was bad. Like, the best way I could describe it is, like, they peeled off your face, put salt and lemon drops all over it, put your face back on it, and then you got sunburned. And on top of that, what made that even worse is the simple fact that the OC spray, that's a chemical, for those that don't know. So once they spray it around your eyes and you go through that, that shit will harden, it will dry, and it'll crystallize, and it'll stay stuck to your face. So that the next time, and when the next time those crystals get wet, they reactivate and you have what's called a reflash. It's an afterburn. And my dumbass, so here's what happened afterwards. We're all in this room, we're being watched to make sure none of us have a bad reaction for like an hour or so. And my dumbass is eating a bag of Flamin' Hot Cheetos while watching TV. And I'm starting to sweat, and all of a sudden I'm like, man, I don't know if I'm being a pussy today or what, but my God, these Cheetos are spicier than normal. What the fuck's going on? And they're like, you're reflashing there, buddy. Your sweat is causing that OC spray to reactivate on you. And I'm like, oh, I said, oh, thank God it happened that way, because my roommate, he did not listen to the warnings. They said, whatever you do, do not go in the shower immediately afterwards. Don't do it. Because the water will reactivate it, and then it'll continue to go all the way down to whatever part of your body that water touches, including your junk. And when I tell you, my roommate did not listen to that, and he was dry humping an air conditioning unit for about a good 45 minutes because his shit was, quote, on fire.
Hey, I just gotta tell you, you know what makes that so much funnier? I'm gonna tell you right now. Your commander, whoever was in charge, hey, he must not have liked you guys. Because, bro, when you got chemical shit, after you're done with that, you take fucking vinegar and rinse your whole face with vinegar, and that shit will dilute the fucking, will neutralize the chemical and fucking take that right off of you.
Yeah.
So,
all we had was that Johnson & Johnson baby thing.
Whoever was in charge there didn't like you guys very much.
No, this guy was an asshole. I told you.
Just wanted to have a good laugh.
Oh, and they recorded all of it for like training purposes. So I got to see the video of me getting sprayed and watching me do it. Shit. And here's the thing: they'll say close your eyes. They'll spray you, and then you have to open your eyes. Then they say, how many fingers am I holding up? You have to tell them, and then you have to go do the course. And here's the thing: if you don't complete the course, guess what? Your ass gets sprayed again.
Yeah.
So luckily, I only had to do it one time, and let me tell you, there were some big fucking dudes. Like, I'm talking Batista-size big, fucking on the ground like a 3-year-old that just scraped his knee.
Oh yeah, bro.
That was the time.
Hey, the funny thing about that is some of them people, they know that, like people that are serious about going in the military, they know that's part of the training. So
yeah.
you get people prior that
no, we're not doing a last man standing match, not at all.
And they'll go get fucking spray and shit, and they'll spray themselves, and oh dude, that wasn't even
1 second,
that bad.
Liam.
I could take that going in there. That shit wasn't that bad. Motherfucker, shit you buy in the store and the shit they got ain't even. One's way on this end of the spectrum, the other one's on the opposite end. Okay?
Yeah.
The shit you buy in the store and the shit they got are two different fucking things. Like you said, what they got is chemical. The shit they got is just fucking, it's just pepper spray.
I'm about to say that shit you
it's just liquid pepper.
I'm about to say that shit you can squirt on your fucking steak.
Like fucking cayenne. Liquid cayenne getting sprayed at you is what it is.
Yeah.
Really and truthfully. There ain't nothing special about it.
What happens when you address a drill sergeant by something other than sir? Well,
that's all in the drill sergeant. You
well,
might be running for 10 miles. You might be doing push-ups for 3 days. That's all in the drill sergeant.
Well,
I'll tell you what,
it's not pretty.
Be pleasant.
No, because
it ain't gonna be pleasant.
Because I'll tell you this. Well, here's the thing. In the Navy, we don't have drill instructors. We have RDCs. What's RDC stand for? I don't know. Don't really care. But they can be anything from a petty officer second class, which is an E5, a petty officer first class, which is an E6, or a chief petty officer, which is an E7. So I had two. First off, I was hosed to begin with because I felt I was being set up because all three of my RDCs were celebrity lookalikes, bro. I had an FC1. It looked exactly like Eddie Murphy. I had an MA1, which is a Navy police officer. An MA1 that looked like Biff from Back to the Future. And then my OSC, my chief, was a short, bald dude that looked exactly like Edward Norton. Now, for the first classes, all you had to do was call them petty officer. You don't call them sir, you don't call them ma'am. Yes, petty officer, no petty officer. Petty officer, my answer is such as petty officer. If it's the chief, you say chief. Now, the one and only time I ever caught somebody in my division make this legendary of a screw up, one person was getting yelled at by my chief and he was responding and he goes, yes sir, I'm sorry, petty chief. And he goes, petty chief? What the fuck is a petty chief? Now, I know what a petty officer is. I used to be one, and I know what a chief is because I is one. But what the fuck is a petty chief? You know what? You better come up with a damn good explanation while I'm drilling your ass. Follow me. And ooh, it was probably about a good 20 minutes before we saw him again. And boy, he looked like he knew he made a mistake.
I don't take kindly to that shit.
Petty chief, though, that was a good one. But yeah, like I said, like we said, you could.
Oh, he had a laugh. He went back to his officers' dinner, and he's sitting there. He's like, "Yeah, I had this fucking recruit so fucking frustrated. That motherfucker called me a petty chief." And they're all probably sitting there laughing their asses off about that.
Nah, there was this one time I thought Biff was fucking with me. And we all called him Biff because I was not the only one that thought that. And we would make McFly jokes behind his back all day long until the one time he caught us doing it. And he's like, oh no, by all means, keep it up. Don't stop on my account. I'm having a good laugh, and trust me, I'll be laughing later when you guys are not. So go ahead, keep going. Oh, you're done. Oh, that's great, because guess what? We're just beginning. But this once, I think he was fucking with me. because I'm walking past the Shark Tank, which is what they called their office, and he goes, "Hey, Senior Recruit Wilson, get back here." I'm like, "Yes, petty officer?" And he goes, "I see your middle name starts with L. What is it?" And I'm about to tell him. He goes, "No, wait. Let's turn this into a game. Give me a hit. Let's see if I can guess it." And I'm like, "All right." So I'm just like, "It's the last name of a famous black comedian." And he goes, "Well, it's not Will Smith." I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Famous black comedian. Give me a, is he been in movies?" I'm like, "Yes, he has. He's been in quite a few of them, actually." "Well, give me a movie," he said. I said, "I can't do that, petty officer, because if I do, that's a dead giveaway." And he's thinking. "I give up. What is it?" I said, "It's Lawrence." And he goes, "Lawrence. Martin Lawrence. Ah, fuck you. Get out of here." And I'm like, "Okay." That was fun. Thanks for jerking me around, Biff. But I enjoyed boot camp. I thought it was fun. I loved it. I woke up with a great big old smile on my face every single day. And why did I do that? Everybody always used to ask me. They're like, "How can you wake up with a smile every day?" And I said, because first off, I love mind games. I do. I love me a good mind game, and boot camp is just one big ass mind game. It is their job to take you and break you and rebuild you. So it was just like, you know what? I want to know, what dirty name are you going to try calling me today that didn't work yesterday? More importantly, what physical punishment are you going to force me to endure that didn't break me yesterday? Let's see. Give me your best shot. I loved it.
You should have went out for the SEALs. You like those mind games, because they love fucking playing in mind games.
I'm not gonna lie, the thought crossed my mind, but then I found out that you have to actually drown, and I said no.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I said no, because they were talking about it, and they left that part for last. Conveniently, they're like, "Oh yeah, you do this, you do this, you do this," and I'm like, "That sounds cool. That sounds really cool. I think I could do that." And then they're like, "Yeah, but then you have to drown," and then they bring you back, and I'm like, "Nope, not doing it."
They'll drop them out that sea, in the middle of the fucking sea. Fucking 4, 5, 6 of them. You better fucking float. Better stay fucking close. We'll be back tomorrow to pick you up. They'll leave you out there for fucking 12, 15 hours. Have to come back there and pick you up out the sea. You got trackers on you so they know where you're at.
Yeah, no thanks.
You better have that muscle memory to keep your ass a fucking float for that long.
No shit.
You're gonna be drifting that fucking sea.
Yeah, no thanks. I don't need that.
Wait a minute. You wanna drop me in water with sharks? And you want me to sit there for what? 15 hours?
Yeah, fuck you.
Mind? Go fuck
why don't you try waking up? Because you're clearly dreaming right now.
My buddy did that shit. He went through all that shit. He went in there with like 4 or 5 of his friends. They all fucking signed up together. He's the only one strong enough mentally out of them that fucking made it through it.
1 second, Liam.
Every one of his fucking friends, they rang the bell. They rang the bell and quit.
Yep. To answer your question, do drill sergeants have the right to put their hands on you physically? The Navy did not have that right. I don't know about the Army or the Marines. Like, I'm pretty sure they could, like, grab you by, like, the shirt and, like, force you to the ground, or they could, like, shove you up against something. I don't think they could, like, start kicking the shit out of you.
No.
But no, the Navy, they could not do that, which I did not like. I did not like that. I went to boot camp wanting a hard time, and I didn't exactly get what I wanted. But It was still good though. I still loved it.
That's what my cousin told me about this one kid. He goes, this fucking kid, from day one, me, all these other officers, they passed him over to my fucking unit because all these motherfuckers already seen it, didn't want to deal with it. He goes, so I took it. And I fucking said, oh yeah, I'll break this motherfucker. He's one of those that fucking standing in line, he's got a fucking smile from ear to ear, and he thinks it's all fun and games, right? He goes, I'm gonna tell you right now. He goes, I did everything I could to that fucking kid. He goes, I took this kid at fucking, he goes, I had him out till fucking 11, 12 o'clock at night, he and Jaryd outside. I fucking let him go to sleep. Fucking 3 a.m. I'm pulling him out of his bed. I'm pulling his fucking pad out. I'm throwing it out in the fucking rain, in the water, throwing his blankets and shit. And this motherfucker's pick the shit up. I tell him to pick it up. He pick it up, go in there, put the shit back on his bed, and laid right on top of that wet ass shit. And fucking went right to sleep.
God damn.
He goes, I did everything I could to break this cocksucker. He goes, and he's the only fucking one from day one till day end, that motherfucker had that goddamn stupid ass fucking smile on his face every fucking time you seen this motherfucker, and there wasn't a goddamn thing I could do to fucking break this son of a bitch.
Yeah, there are some people like that. Like, there's not. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's two sides of that. There are people that you push them once, I'm done. There are other people that just cannot be broken no matter what you do to them. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have been proven a time or two in my day. I do have a breaking point, but my God, do I respect people that don't.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Fucking if the army was smart and they wanted someone to break people, bro, that'd be a perfect job for our buddy. Because I tell you what, I don't think nobody can get under someone's skin like that motherfucker.
Who, Nip?
No, that the other buddy, the one we ain't talking to.
Oh, okay, yeah, I gotcha. I don't know.
You just let him load up on some beer, and yeah, bro, I don't think there's nobody that could that he can't fucking just wanna just fucking smash his head in.
Yeah.
Like, what is your problem, pal? Every single fucking thing you mention or say, the guy's got to argue. Oh no, that wouldn't work. Oh no. Like, we're talking hypothetical. If I was
exactly,
a wrestler, and just
but you make it so serious.
That wouldn't work. You got to be one or the other. I said no, I don't. I know I do what the fuck I want to do.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm gonna be a heel. If I want to be a fucking face, I'm gonna be a face. And you ain't gonna change me neither way. Oh no, that ain't how it works.
Oh, you gotta be one or the other. You can't just do what you want.
That's the gimmick behind the character. I do what I want. Don't give a fuck about anybody or anything.
And
what don't you get about that?
And
you know what I mean?
And let's take a look in history, folks. Who else has had that type of mentality in the wrestling world that I just don't give a fuck and I do what I want? Randy Orton,
Steve Austin,
Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Triple H.
Some of the biggest, greatest fucking names in the business, bro.
I mean, Stone Cold back in the Attitude Era. You could have a tag team match with him. You could be his partner. The two of you could win, and he'll stun you afterwards.
Stun. You fucking right. He's gonna hand you a beer, let you get a sip of that, and then you getting a stunner, bro.
Yep. You got a taste of it. You're not getting the whole thing. Boom, stunner.
DTA.
Exactly. Or you just win a tag team match with Randy Orton. He's really happy. He's really proud. He's celebrating. And then bam, an RKO out of nowhere. And the crowd goes nuts.
Yes.
The Stone Cold hits a stunner on another face. The crowd goes nuts.
You remember, though, our buddy said that would never work. You can't do that.
Okay, well, work. I mean,
you would never get away with that.
Well, maybe not in the ECW days.
Right.
Or whatever fucking backyard wrestling organization you were a part of.
Oh, you mean the organization where him and Rob Van Dam had a match?
Allegedly. I'm never gonna believe that. Oh my God! These finals! Ooh!
And then after ECW fucking sold to Vince McMahon, ECW then stole his whole gimmick and gave it to another guy, from the name, the clothes, the look, and everything.
The style of inch by inch on the blueprints.
Name somebody else, Thorne.
Hey, you know what? I used to wrestle too, and WWE stole my gimmick. I used to be a dead man that could teleport, and I had an urn when I wrestled, and a guy carried it with me, and WWE stole that, and that was The Undertaker. Do we believe me? No, we don't. Or yes, Liam, there you go. There's another one. Kane, or The Undertaker for that matter. Chokeslam out of nowhere or something like that.
Hey, bro, didn't you know? I thought I told you before.
Ooh.
I'm really Mikey Whipwreck. And I created the stunner, bro. That's my move. I created it. Even though the move was created before I was ever born. I'm the creator of it. Don't you believe me? I'm Mikey Whipwreck.
They stole it. They stole my identity.
Hey, listen. You watch that? Did you ever take the time to check that documentary out?
Which one?
About that?
The ECW or the Stunner?
No, the Stunner. The history of the Stunner.
Not
with
yet.
Michael P.A.'s and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Bro, they have fucking video footage of fucking Michael P. Hayes in the fucking 70s doing the Stunner, bro.
Yeah, it was his move. He created it.
Oh, no. Mikey Whipwreck did. He saw it and he ripped it off.
Okay.
That's what the whole argument and all that came about. Oh, yeah. And his form of apology, I'm sorry, it's just... I'm a ex-wrestler, and I take wrestling serious, and, you know, when I know the facts that the guy created the move, and someone else has just ripped it off, like, I'm sorry, it gets me a little, so I apologize for that. That was his apology.
Well, first off, you got to redefine that term facts, because your facts are fiction, mate.
That's why I knew I just, okay, yeah. And I knew that it wasn't going to last. And sure enough, fucking, 4 or 5 days later, fucking,
Yeah, I don't know, Liam. I don't know. He comes in and he says hi, and I'm happy for it, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Who's that?
Like, one of the first people that like, started joining my stream for a little bit, I think it was, like, Ifrin Rocks or something like that.
Yeah.
Like whenever he comes in, he says hi, and or he'll say like 2 other things, and that'll be it. So yeah, I'm not too sure. But I could not, honest to God, have asked for a better finals. I'm happy as hell.
And what's the finals?
Oh, I'll let you know when I give the recap, sir, because obviously I've been doing this. I've been doing this a little differently. So, like the first couple of matches, it was just like, and your winner. Nah, since we've been ranting and just bullshitting, I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not even gonna say who won the match. I'm just gonna give the fucking recap.
Yeah, I haven't heard nothing.
Nope.
Okay.
So, because like it happened twice, I'm just like, fuck it, let's just keep it going. So, this is good. Let's just say I am happy as can be. Either one of these two could. Well, first off, one of these two men will be one of my my fourth horseman. But my God, I can. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, wait, nope, you don't. Oh, a big miss. Can you tell me who got the better end of the trade? As you know, I have my own figure company, and I'm making figure companies with my friends. Oh, okay. Trades are always good. Interesting. He gets X-Pac, Road Dogg, and an announcing table, and I get Dean Ambrose and Jericho. Ooh. That's a rough one. I don't know who got the better end of that deal. I'd have to say your friend got the better deal because he got the announce table. Back when I played with my wrestling figures, I fucking loved my announce table, and I broke it legitimately because I just put too many people through it.
Wait, actually having an announce table you could put people through?
Oh yeah. Like it was just like it was. Obviously, it was all like really thin fucking plastic, but like they had like legs that you could attach to the table, and the table was breakaway.
Bro, why didn't I ever know about this shit? Oh, I'm pissed. I gotta go find me one of these. Where's my phone? What the fuck? Let me get on eBay right now, bro.
Oh, I have like 6 announce tables I don't really use. Oh, well, shit. Then you got the better end of the deal by getting Jericho and Dean Ambrose. Ooh, that was almost it. I thought I had my 4th team member. Oh, not yet. I don't though. Which one of these two magnificent specimens will have the honor of joining Team Crazy Juan for the Nightmare War Games, as I am now dubbing them?
Oh, shit.
That might do it. That may. Oh, and a kick out by this individual. Ooh. I thought that was it. I thought that was it. It's any moment though. Any move could finish this match, and we'll have our 4th member. Oh shit! Oh shit! Boom! That's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. Do it! Put him away! Oh, and a big miss! That's not what I needed to see. Oh, you gonna make him tap? Probably not. The majority of these matches have been no holds barred, and I gotta tell you, I kind of dig it. Whoa. Are we gonna see a tap out? Oh, and a big low blow. Oh, that may do it. Are you kidding me? 1, 2, 3. Yes, we have I have my 4th horseman. Oh, yes. I am so happy with this. Ooh. All right, so I will give the quick recap in just a moment. Let this man celebrate. Oh, what a glorious time. Oh, boy. Okay, so let's give a quick recap, shall we? Oh, yes, we shall. So, let it load up. Fantastic. So, the tournament is over, folks. We have our 4th teammates to join Team Crazy Juan. But first, how did we get there? We saw in the first quarterfinals match, the Demon King Finn Balor defeated the man they call Sting. We then saw...
Bullshit.
Yes.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Yes.
That's bullshit. Chad must have fucking paid the refs. That cocksucker, I'm gonna kick his ass.
Then we saw the Fiend Bray Wyatt defeat Johnny Frost, which that hurt but that's okay. Then we saw an absolute bullshit match, but it shouldn't have been a TLC match at all. But we saw LA Knight defeat Bryan Danielson. And in the fourth quarterfinals, we saw Adam Cole defeat Cody Rhodes. So now we have Finn Balor versus The Fiend, and we have LA Knight versus Adam Cole. We then saw Finn Balor defeat The Fiend and move on to the finals. And we saw Adam Cole, baby, defeat LA Knight. So in the finals, we had Demon King Finn Balor versus Adam Cole. Ooh! That is delicious on every fathomable level. But the ultimate question, who won the match and joins the team? Well, first off, joining Kevin Owens, joining Randy Orton, and joining Austin Theory, the man that defeated Sting, The Fiend.
Oh, go.
Wait. No, I'm sorry. I fucked it up. The man that defeated Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, and Demon King Finn Balor, Adam Cole, baby, is on my team.
All right, I like it.
So I got Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, Austin Theory, and Adam Cole that will be taking on Matt Riddle, Jon Moxley, Seth freaking Rollins, and Tommaso Ciampa at the Nightmare War Games next month. Ooh, Jesus, Archer, I just heard you get hard. Oh my God. That's going to be good. That's gonna be good. It is set. That is great. Good shit. Good shit. That was good. That was good. So, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a 5-minute break. I'm going to set up my next show, and I'm going to stream that as well. So everybody, thank you for joining me on this monumental stream, and now it's all set. I'm so happy. So everybody, thanks for joining. Don't forget, join the Bomb Squad, like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to leave me a comment below, let me know how I'm doing, and feel free to join me on future streams. I love having you. And if you love this sort of content, go check out my man effing up the Ozone 420. Dude's calendar is stacked with awesomeness. So, and he's got some badass pay-per-views coming up as well. So until next time, everybody, we'll catch you later. Until then, y'all remember that golden rule, and that is to always and forever stay classy.